Hello, I'm Michelle, and today we'll be discussing the methods that you can use to form your LLC in Wisconsin. We're going to be covering the steps involved in starting your LLC, the forms that you're going to need, and the naming requirements, and also the 5 main steps needed to actually register your LLC. I'll also be explaining the importance of having a registered agent and a very key term known as piercing the corporate veil. Now, if these terms are not familiar to you, then I highly suggest you watch this video very closely. Agriculture and manufacturing businesses are doing great in Wisconsin. The state is known to produce around 26% of the nation's cheese with the help of more than 1 million cows present in the state. Now, manufacturing is the state's biggest business industry, which is contributing to more than $63 billion to the state. Now, the top manufactured products are the metal products, paper industry, and tobacco products. You can start your Wisconsin LLC by 3 methods. Number 1 is that you can do it yourself, in which case you can choose to fill out the forms online or you can send them off via mail. Now, number 2 is that you hire a professional service to do it for you, which is the most easy and secure method out there. We personally recommend TailorBrands as one of the best services for this purpose, and at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use TailorBrands. Number 3 is that you can go ahead and hire an attorney. Into a very common question, but a very important question. What's an LLC? Well, it's a hybrid business entity which combines a corporation's characteristics with a partnership or sole proprietorship. It separates your personal assets from your business assets and thus giving you personal asset protection. When you're starting off your LLC in Wisconsin, you mainly have to file a certificate of formation with the state and pay a filing fee of $130. Now, in this video, we're going to be discussing option number 2 and placing emphasis on why you need a professional service to do it for you, because you have to make sure that you're doing your LLC work correctly. This is one of those things where you can't afford missing out key information or have any misunderstandings. TailorBrands is a really good and competent professional service which you can get, because forming an LLC is not just filing the certificate of formation, but it's also on deciding a name, hiring a registered agent, creating an operating agreement, and obtaining an EIN. Now, all of these can be done under one roof with TailorBrands. I'll be leaving the links in the description below so you can easily go there and check them out. Now, we're going to discuss in detail the 5 important steps that you must cover when you're starting your LLC in Wisconsin. The first step to starting off your LLC in Wisconsin is basically choosing the business name. It's pretty simple, right? So before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember, it should be available in the state, and should follow the LLC naming guidelines. You can also find the guidelines at startmyllc.io. Now, the 4 key things that you need to be aware of when starting to name your LLC is that number 1, the business name should be available. No other existing business in Wisconsin can share that name. Each business name is unique to its owner. Limited liability company or LLC should be there as a suffix in the company name. Number 3 is that you cannot use any name for your business which could be confusing or misleading. Now, terms such as State Department, FBI, CIA, they can't be included. Number 4 is that terms like bank, attorney, university, and doctor, they can be added, but only after you fill out the additional requirements by the Wisconsin state government. If you do not wish to file your LLC right now, but you want to hold on to the name that you've decided, then you can reserve your LLC name for 120 days. Now, to keep the name, all you have to do is you have to file a name reservation application and pay $15 to reserve your name with the Wisconsin Secretary of State. The second and highly vital step to forming your LLC in the state of Wisconsin is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that is going to be acting and working on your LLC's behalf, and it's going to receive all the important paperwork and other official government correspondence within Wisconsin. Now, this is why you need to hire a competent registered agent for your LLC. You need to make sure that your registered agent is a resident of Wisconsin or has at least a physical street address over there. Their business address is going to be used as the LLC's principal address in Wisconsin. Most LLC formation companies do also provide registered agent services. TailorBrands is a really good LLC setup service, and they provide registered agent service and many more services at very reasonable prices. A key thing to note when getting a registered agent is the importance of having one, but also having a legit one, because in case of any lawsuit or if you get sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate veil. Now, most people believe that they're setting up their LLCs for tax-related purposes, but the real reason for setting up your LLC is to limit your liability. Now, basically what it does is that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they can't really go after your personal assets. Now, when you're sued, the attorney who's the one suing you is going to start looking for cracks in your LLC. And this is where they're going to pierce the corporate veil. Now, the first thing that they're going to do is check whether you have a registered agent. Is the agent legit? And have they been filing the paperwork correctly? The third and another important step in forming your LLC is to file the Certificate of Formation. Now, the Wisconsin Articles of Organization is a legal document which is needed to officially register your business with the Secretary of State. It costs $130 to file your formation certificate. The Certificate of Formation includes details like the name of your LLC, registered agent's name, address, employee details, and the structure of your company, whether you're member managed or manager managed. So before you start hiring your employees in Wisconsin, you should really know about the rules and regulations thoroughly so that you can avoid any future issues. We suggest you using TailorBrands to file Certificate of Formation because they provide an easy way to fill out the form without any confusion or missing any steps. Now, if you do happen to get stuck anywhere, they have a live chat option. You can go there, ask your questions, and they will respond to you. Fourth step is filing the operating agreement. What's an operating agreement? Well, it's an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and operating procedures of your LLC. Now, this document is pretty vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolutions, and a lot more. Now, this helps you reduce future conflicts. So when it comes to filing the Wisconsin LLC operating agreement, the state doesn't really require you to have a very comprehensive operating agreement, but it is ideal to have one that contains the details of your entire business operation. It's recommended that it should be done by using TailorBrands, which is a professional service, since they know exactly what to do and you won't have to worry about missing out any of the details. The EIN is also known as the Employer Identification Number, which is a 9-digit number given by the IRS to make it easier to identify the types of businesses for tax purposes and taxes in general. Now, the EIN is necessary for any active business or any form of businesses for that matter. An EIN is needed when your LLC starts to hire employees. Now, how do you get an EIN? It's simple. You just go fill up a form, which can be done online or by mail, and just submit it to the IRS. You can also get an EIN assistant through TailorBrands who can help you out with the process. I'll be leaving the links to all the resources in the description below. You can go there and you can check out which of the options fit your requirements. But for now, I'm going to be showing you how you can file your forms using TailorBrands. So this is the website for TailorBrands. And as you can see on the website, there's option to set up your LLC, and you can also design a logo, merch, and the website itself for your brand in case you need one and haven't really gotten around to getting it. I'm going to go into form an LLC. Now choose the state that you're setting up your LLC in. Add your business name. You can check for the name availability here, which will save you a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can choose the method that I told you earlier by going to the business entity name search. Click on the type of services that you're offering. You'll have to pick which stage of your business that you're on, whether still in the idea stage or it has been set up and fully running. Choose what sort of income your brand will be. Choose whether your business will have a physical address to receive the documents, and also whether there'll be a dedicated person there who's going to receive these. Select the number of employees. Now you have to fill out the information for your business, like your name, phone number, email address. Now choose whether you want to opt for a registered agent or not. TailorBrand charges $199 annually for hiring a registered agent. If you don't have one, then I highly recommend that you get one through them, because the one thing you can't risk is not having a legitimate registered agent. You're going to need an EIN, like I discussed before, for tax-related purposes. If you don't have one, or you're overwhelmed by the process required to get an EIN, then just let TailorBrands do it for you. It's going to cost you $99. Pick if you want to file for compliance. It will cost you $199 when you do it through TailorBrands. Here you can choose whether you want to have your business branding done. If you already have things like logos, domain, and a website, then just move forward. Select if you want to speed up the process. You can form the operating agreement using TailorBrands if you haven't made one already, or you are unsure of how to proceed with making the agreement by yourself. See if all the information that you chose and entered is correct, and check the final billing as well. You can now proceed to pay for the service, and that's all you need to start and form your LLC. Now that you've created your Wisconsin LLC, there's still a few things you're going to need. You need to get a company business bank account and a business credit card. You need to file the Wisconsin business permits and licenses. You need to get general liability insurance and professional liability insurance, which covers your employees. You need to file the Wisconsin annual report every single year. I hope this detailed video helped you out on how to start your LLC in Wisconsin, and I wish you the best of luck if you're starting off your business there. Now please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the little notification button. Thank you for watching.